Welcome to Exotics Racing. My name is Mike Benani, coming to you from inside our very own racetrack out here in Las Vegas. Now, while we enjoy the sights and sounds of Ferraris and Lamborghinis racing all around us, I'm here to talk to you about something a little closer to home here in the United States, the beautiful Corvette Stingray. This is the latest and greatest from Corvette and Chevrolet. It features a lot of technology that they've got right from their factory race team that races in Le Mans. For example, this hood scoop right here, that is an air outlet for the radiator, which is tilted inside the front of the car. It allows all the hot air to go over the top of the car, improves aerodynamics, improves cooling. A couple of vents back here in the back for transmission differential coolers, and that rear mounted transmission mounted right in between the rear wheels to improve better weight distribution, better handling. Now under the hood, classic American muscle, 460 horsepower of American made V8 engine gets this car from 0 to 60 like that. Beautiful as it is on the outside, it's also very functional. As I mentioned, this car is derived from the Corvette C7R Stingray race car. So all the shapes you're seeing are all aerodynamically functional. You'll also notice a couple of other cues like this carbon fiber roof, the use of materials like that, big brake kit up front. This car is the perfect blend of classic muscle and modern racing technology. Now let's see what it looks like inside. Now here we are inside the beautiful Corvette C7 Stingray, and Corvette has always been kind of disregarded as not having one of the nicest interiors on the sports car market, but they have definitely stepped up their game here in the C7. The interior in this thing is stunningly beautiful. Not only does everything flow well, look nice, but the finishes in this car are top notch. You've got carbon fiber, brushed aluminum, leather, suede, everything you'd expect in a car that's 3 times this price. Everything in it's very high tech as well, very digital. Your center dash screen, your RPM gauge, oil pressure, oil temperature, a bunch of different things that you can measure all digitally right there in front of you, and this big navigation screen that slides up and down to reveal a storage cubby has everything you'd expect to find in an Aston Martin or a Mercedes, high-end Mercedes, but it's right here in the Corvette Stingray as well. It's a lot of fun to drive on the street, and now let's see how we can do on the track. Our particular Corvette is equipped with a paddle-shifted gearbox. Paddles should work just like they do in the rest of our exotic supercars. As you're going around the track in this thing, the first thing you're going to notice is that deep American V8 muscle car sound. Iconic Corvette. Why would they change it? So good, and the shifts in this thing are so crisp. Now the braking, really good in this Corvette. They've actually fitted the transmission to the rear of the car to help with better weight distribution. So it's a lot more stable platform than previous generation Corvettes. They started doing that with the C6 Corvette that we use for our drifting ride-along experience, but they've incorporated that into the C7 as well. Now this is by far the most technologically advanced Corvette there has ever been. Everything in here is digital, and the suspension, everything adjusts as you're driving around the racetrack, so it leaves you with a very easy car to drive quickly. Now it's a front engine, rear wheel drive setup, so you got to be a little bit careful with the power in this thing since all the weight's up front over the front tires. Rear end likes to kick out a little bit on you if you get on the gas a little too hard. Down the straightaway, 104, 107, 110, 115 miles an hour. All right, now that is a lot of fun. Balancing the car through the corner, squeezing that throttle back on as you exit. Rear end moving around on you just a little bit, but still very easy to guess where the car's at in regards to how much traction it's got left. It's very neutral, easy car to read, but still gives you a thrill. Oh, there we go. Normally Normally this Corvette Stingray is going to run you about $70,000 brand new, but you can come out to one of our exotics racing locations and drive the new C7 Stingray around our racetrack for just $249 for 5 laps. So get on out here, see what the real American muscle feels like on an actual racetrack.